Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Natasha Toddy Weston, and thank you so much for hopping over to watch this video. If you are an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Today's video is long overdue. It has been how long since I posted my last video? I don't know, a while. I feel like a couple of months at least. It's been, hold on a minute, let me look. It has been, well, a month since I posted my last video, but a couple of months since I posted the Move With Me series, which I believe has gotten a lot of you guys to this channel in the first place. So thank you so much for tuning in, subscribing, all that good stuff. I hope you guys continue to stay tuned and check out some of my other videos. But anyway, the whole purpose of today's video, guys, is because I've been getting so many DMs from several of you who stumbled across this channel, like I said, from my Move With Me series to Dallas. So in January, right after the new year, I shared that my son and I were relocating to Dallas, Texas in the spring. And since then, I've gotten an overwhelming amount of messages, which I truly do appreciate, asking names of apartments and asking just random questions about how I'm doing my actual move. So I know that those videos are being really helpful and they're getting a lot of views, which I'm just blown away by because I wasn't even going to share this part. On top of that, I've gotten other questions about my second business, Ethel and Carrie. So if you don't know, I have two businesses. My main business is Top Spot Media, which is a digital content and marketing agency. We are currently based out of Summerville, South Carolina. I have been in business for this particular business a little over 3 years. We made 3 years earlier this year, and I've been an entrepreneur for over 10 years. So this is just one of many businesses that I've had. Ethel and Carrie is an online women's boutique that I launched on June 19th of 2020, which was last year. And I've been getting a lot of questions about that because I haven't been really active with that business. So I wanted to kind of give a little bit of an update on what's going on with the boutique for those of you who care. And then I just wanted to give a couple of other random updates that I know I owe you guys some type of update on just in general. So I said, why not just make a video and share with my friends online. I want to start with Dallas because I think that's the update that is most important right now. So, and excuse me if I sound a little congested. I've been sick for about 3 weeks now. And I'm just now starting to feel a little bit better to even be able to record this video. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss any future uploads. Let's start with Dallas. So, sharing that I was going to move to Dallas was a very hard decision. I am the type of person that I share a lot of my life, and I feel like that's what has made me very impactful over the years, is that I'm very transparent about where I am, what I'm trying to do, where I'm going, you know, the ups, the downs, you know, very challenging, but I still feel like I've been pretty transparent. When I decided to share online that I was moving to Dallas, it was a decision that I had already made a while prior to even sharing it. And if you go back and watch that video, if you haven't, go back and watch it. If you watch that video, you understand why I made the decision to move. Well, we all know how big God decides to just kind of, you know, rewrite our plans. And sometimes he says, okay, wait a minute, hold on. And I think that is what has happened. Since my last update, since my last trip to Dallas, so many things have literally transitioned. So many things have changed. If you guys have followed me for a while, the first big change, let me just start with that, is that my mom and I have been together for years. She is the reason why I've been able to do a lot of the things that I've been able to do, travel, have some type of balance with Tyler. She's been very hands-on with his schooling, just making sure that he's taken care of, helping me with things, with Ethel and Carrie, and just being being my rock for so many years. Well, after I got back from Dallas, a little while after I got back, she was presented with the opportunity to move back to our home city. And we were all excited because even though I had already decided to move to Dallas, my my overall concern, I think the only thing that was kind of holding me back a little bit or making me a little hesitant about the move was my concern for my mom. Like, we've been together for so long. It was going to be such a big transition to be in a completely different state from her. So when this opportunity came about, it was like prayers answered for not just myself, but for my siblings as well. And we were very excited, still very excited. And so this was something that wasn't in my plan when deciding to move to Dallas in the spring. I say all of that to say, not only just taking my 7-year-old son and ripping him from his grandma, now we have to move her in the process of trying to move to Dallas. And so the confirmation that I got that it wasn't time to move to Dallas yet was when the governor of Texas lifted the mask mandate statewide. And literally the same week, a couple of days before, Tyler and I had already booked flights and everything to go to Dallas for his birthday weekend. I decided not to do it. I didn't feel comfortable taking him somewhere where nobody had to wear a mask at the time. That was like a really big sign for me that it was not time yet to move. And slowly but surely, a series of events happened, and I, just kind of started feeling like it wasn't time. Well, God is something else, because he not only allowed my mom to be able to pick up and move, and she's moved, thank God. She's loving her new space, but he has dropped a blessing so big in my lap that's going to allow me to be so comfortable while we're here, that I can't move to Dallas right now. I follow God's lead. If he tells me something in June and then in August he tells me something else, I'm going to just go with whatever he's telling me to do. And I'm confident that, yes, we're still moving to Dallas. It's just probably not going to be this year. There are some things that have been presented to me that is too sweet to leave behind. So I hope I explained that well. I think that the reason why God nudged me to share the whole move to Dallas and the whole series that I did here on YouTube was to inspire you guys who were thinking about relocating to do it, and to pray about it and make sure that you are hearing from God and allowing him to direct the move. And I'm allowing him to direct this move. I think those videos I had to make for this particular season. And then when we actually do the move, then I'll pick back up on the series. I hope I answered any lingering questions you guys had. Oh, and I'm going to go back in the apartment hunting video and list out the names of the apartments that I viewed, because I've been getting a lot of questions about those apartments. And I think I mentioned in the end of that vlog that the reason why I didn't share the details was because we were actually getting ready to move, and for safety reasons, I just didn't want to get too much into detail. But because we're not moving right now, I definitely want to share that information with you guys. I will also share the name and contact information for my amazing realtor / locator, Sherry. She has been amazing. We are still in touch. She's still helping me to do some things. We're still moving. We're still moving, guys. It's just not happening right now. I'll definitely share her information below for those of you who are interested in contacting her to get assistance with finding housing. So that is the update on Dallas. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to drop them down in the comment section, and I will truly do my best to make sure to respond to you guys. Now for the next update, which is probably not going to be as lengthy. Ethel and Carrie, my online boutique, we launched June 19th, 2020, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Now, although we had a pretty, extravagant launch, which was strategic and intended to be that way, I never planned for that business to grow rapidly. That was not a desire of mine. This is a business that I want to gradually grow. And we did really well for the first 3 to 4 months, and then things kind of slowed down drastically where we get 2 to 3 orders every week. Very easy for me to maintain, but at the same time, my business Hotspot Media started to do crazy numbers, and of course that's my main business, so I had to shift all of my focus on that. Right now, I am in the process of continuing to build my team so that I can refocus back on Ethel and Carrie this year. With that said, I have shut the website down just because there's no new inventory on there right now, and I really want to kind of shut it down, reposition things, do some new things with the store so that when we do pop back out, things are in order again. But right now, Ethel and Carrie is just not my focus. And so I had to just accept that, okay, it didn't work the way I wanted it to all the way, but I didn't want it to grow that quickly anyway. So I am a huge believer in pace, and pace is better than perfect. So Ethel and Carrie will be coming back soon, you guys. Do not fret. We're just not doing anything at the present moment because Hotspot Media needs 100% of my attention. Other than that, guys, my life, I've been kind of in a sit-down season, I feel like. Not in the sense that business is slow, y'all. Business has been booming. Do you hear me? I've been busy with client projects and working with some amazing women, really, so far this year, at the end of last year. So business is really great, but I feel like I haven't been as present on social media, which is crazy because I feel like because I haven't been as present, my business is doing so well. Like, I pop out when I need to, but I haven't been posting a ton. And that's just because I feel like I just need to be patient with this process. There's a lot of transitioning happening in my life, y'all. Like, with Tyler and I just being by ourselves now is a transition in itself. My mom not being here anymore is a transition in itself. How fast Hotspot Media is growing is another transition in itself. Making sure that the client experience is superb, making sure that, the business is running like a business is so there are a lot of things on top of that. I'm dating now, and oh God, y'all. Dating is requiring me to really, really constantly stay in touch with God, constantly check myself, constantly evaluate things. Like, I didn't even know, y'all didn't tell me when I signed up for dating that dating was such another big part of life. But, I'm glad that I have embraced it because it's just allowing me, I can feel myself becoming a better woman because of it. And I'm just grateful for it. So on top of all the transitions, I'm dating. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But other than that, you guys, I've been just trying to enjoy life and literally finding gratitude in the smallest things. Because if you're not careful, life can definitely snatch your happy all day, every day. So I've just been trying to be really intentional about just trying to find my happy every day, even if it's just for an hour or two, and just trying to pace myself and not worry about what everybody else is doing, how they're doing it, how fast they're doing it, and just worry about me, I am going to do a new episode on the podcast soon. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to record that for you guys. But I did want to do this life update video. I feel like I think that's pretty much everything that's going on for the most part that I needed to update you guys on. But I just wanted to come and connect with you guys because it's been a while And I know I have so many questions, so many DMs unread, and you guys forgive me for that. But most of the questions that I got were, what are the names of the apartments? So make sure you go back to the apartment hunting video. I'm going to go and add the names of the apartments that I viewed so that you guys can check them out. If you have any other questions for me, please drop them down in the comments. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? So go ahead and click off this video now and subscribe because you're going to miss out. And then I have a favor to ask of you guys before I click off. Please leave your comment below letting me know what types of content you would like to see on my channel. I know you guys love the Move With Me series, but since that's going to be put on pause for a little while, let me know what other types of content that you guys would like to see from me so that I can create it for you. So I think that's it. If I missed anything, you guys, y'all know, just let me know. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you are in good spirits. And until the next video, I will holler at y'all later. Bye, guys.